All right, Keaton Daniels, joined by Frank Sides as always. Keaton, how are you feeling tonight? First Lobo basketball game of the season live for you here on Longview Game Day.
Man, a mix of emotions. I'm excited to be calling this game, but man, it's basketball season already. Unfortunately, the football team season ended a little prematurely to a lot of fans and myself's liking. But we're here to call this basketball game to you, and we got a good matchup. We got the boys looking to bounce back from last year, almost making it to the regional tournament. So we're looking forward to bringing it to you tonight.
That's right. Longview comes into this one 6-2 on the year early. Coach Sam Weaver's second season here at Longview's got the kids in his system, got the football boys back, like you said, and here we go. Keaton, we are underway. Nacogdoches wins the tip.
Looking forward to it. First game of the season. You got new face out there in the starting lineup. Max Ward, he was outlawed last year with the torn ACL. The senior is back. He looked like he's grown a few inches, standing 6'3" tall right now.
Wide open three, top of the key, rebound to Chris Head, stolen back by Nacogdoches.
Ball just got away from Chris Head there. He wasn't able to corral it. The ball goes back over to Nacogdoches as they set up here early in the first quarter. Kind of a fill-out process, and especially with this zone defense is we're coming out with.
Big-time block down low by D.D. Williams. Put back no good. Going to have a foul call. Looks like on Blandberg from behind. That's his first, obviously.
Yep, giving up second chance points, second and third chance opportunities there. Comes away, you putting yourself at a greater risk of a foul, and so that's your big man, Robert Blandberg, the senior, the district's MVP last year, coming up with his first foul.
First one's no good, and if this is your first chance to see the Lobos on the season, you're in for a treat. Got the big athletic post guys down low, a couple guys that can handle the ball this year, and like you said, Drew Ward is fully back and healthy, and my God, my goodness, my gracious.
Yeah.
He's definitely back to full strength. Drew has been just unbelievable early on, but that pass is picked off by number 0, Ty Williams pass, and that's going to be an easy finish. Nacogdoches is up 3-0 here. Different look for you Lobos. We lost a couple seniors last year, but as you can see, Nacogdoches is full-on press, something that gave the Lobos some serious problems last year. Blandberg, hop step, that's good.
It's a good inside move there by Blandberg with a power dribble right there to the middle of the paint, getting the defender by him and going right up for an easy 2.
Nice move, and that's good inside Jalen Brown. Blandberg open under the basket, one dribble, goes back up with it. That's good.
Easy 2 points there. They're able to beat the press, beat that full court pressure. That's something that that Nacogdoches is gonna have to think about doing if they're gonna continue to keep pressing it. Are they sacrificing, giving up easy 2?
Something we're happy with, I'm sure. D.D. with the rebound, ahead to Ward. It's 2-on-1. Can't get it to Blandberg, but Williams through the lane. Oh, no foul called off his. Thought it might have been off his knee, but it's going to stay with the Lobos.
Yeah, the ref probably missed it, so he's giving Longview the benefit of the doubt, giving them that ball there.
I thought D.D. was about to punch it over somebody's head right there.
He looked like it. He was kind of sizing him up a little bit.
Nice pass inside. That is Davis Justice.
Davis Justice with a good inbound feed there from Chris Head, who's your general, who's going to find you. He's not selfish in trying to score. He's a good passer, and right on cue there, he's found Davis Justice for easy 2 points.
Justice Davis. We're going to do that all year.
Oh, man. Well, we did that last year.
We grew up watching the Braves on TBS. Y'all know who David Justice is. If you don't, you go look him up.
That's true.
3-point attempt. He's fouled, shooting a 3. That's going to be 3 free throw attempts for number 10, Yoshi Parks, and Didi's called with a foul. That's his first. If you're not familiar with the new rules this year, Keaton, the way they shoot free throws has changed at the high school level. You get 5 fouls per quarter. Once you get to 5, there is no 1-and-1. You're shooting 2.
Okay.
So, going to be some higher scoring affairs, some long nights.
Hey,
as aggressive as these Lobos play.
I would say all that does is just it tries to prevent you from fouling so much. Try to speed up the process of the game. So as a fan, I'm looking forward to that as Chris Wilder is checking into the game, giving Didi a break.
Another one of those athletic big guys for the Lobos.
Did a good job coming in, playing football for us this year. one of those rotation guys.
Goodness, off the edge, you couldn't block that young man.
Yeah, he got stronger and stronger as the year went on.
Third free throw attempt is good. Lobos trail by 1 here, 7-6 ahead to Chris Head. That ball is knocked away. Kept in bounds by Head. Attempt to throw it off the leg of the defender, but he caught it, and it is Nacogdoches basketball. Stolen from behind. Davis Justice Davis. First name is Justice. We're going to get this right. We're early. We got to knock the dust off of this.
Absolutely. So if we come up with some football terminologies early on, just give us about a couple of weeks and we'll iron it out.
That's right. At a minimum, hit that mute button and just watch the Lobo basketball. Chris Head defending, and that's going to be a block, another foul. That's 3 quickly for the Lobos.
Absolutely. Nacogdoches right now just being a little bit more aggressive to start this game off with penetration. They're being active on the glass. Just being handsy, just doing whatever they can to try to limit this Longview team, kind of get them in foul trouble early.
And you can see already 3-point attempt from the corner off the edge of the basket, and it's going to be rebounded by Blandberg.
Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. The bank is not open today.
Davis ahead. Blandberg sets a screen. Wilder, top of the key. Drew Ward, dribble. Finds the lane. Layup's no good. Blocked.
It was a good penetration there by Drew. He found the open spot in the zone, but unfortunately that layup was blocked by an athletic big.
Nice play by Chris Head to knock that ball away, but Nacogdoches is going to keep possession. Nice pass inside. Finished by 5. That is Bobby Roberts. Ahead to Drew Ward. He's trapped. That ball's stolen.
And the refs are letting them play right now here, so.
And an easy bucket for number 3, Jalen Brown. Athletic.
Want to see Lobos kind of calm down a little bit. You see what they're doing. Get the ball out of the corners. That's where the trapping is coming into place.
3-point attempt. Just off. Blandberg, big-time offensive board. We call a foul down low. Good look there for Davis. Just couldn't knock it down.
Absolutely. He's a kid that can definitely, once he get going, he can definitely heat up real quick and knock a lot of them down for the Lobos.
Again, if you're just now tuning in, share this feed. Let everybody know where they can watch Lobo basketball, or tell them to get their behinds down here. There's still plenty of time left in this one.
Absolutely. You guys definitely need to come and watch these boys and the girls.
Yeah.
Both
Lambert,
teams.
good move, spin move.
Yes.
Fade away. Just rolls off the edge of the bucket. Rebound.
Just missed it there. That was a good move.
Absolutely. That's what you want to see a little bit from your big man down low.
Yes, indeed.
Just aggressive and something that the Lobos have obviously worked on this offseason. Get the post guys involved, especially when they're not doubled. Stolen by Davis. Back to Ward. Layup's no good. That's contested by 13, and it's ahead to Nacogdoches.
You gotta finish those when you have numbers, especially when you're down by 5 right now.
3-point attempt way short. That is Tyron Matthews with the missed 3-point attempt. It's gonna be Lobo basketball.
Again, you just want to settle here. You don't want to get yourself in this corner and get stuck there. You want to get out of it.
Nice pass ahead to Wilder. He's fouled. And you can see that Nacogdoches is continuing what a lot of the Lobo opponents did towards the end of last season. It's just pressure, pressure, pressure. Make us beat you with the dribble. And so far early, it's working pretty well. But again, it's early.
Yeah, I want to say that it's going to be harder to do that against us now, just because we have a little bit more ball handlers with Max coming back out. He's a guy that can handle the ball, handle the point real good.
Drew for 3, just off. He's had a couple good looks tonight. Just can't get him to fall. But the one thing you want your shooter to keep doing, Keaton, is what?
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting. He has the green light. That's a kid that doesn't lack any confidence at all.
Good look there, no good. Rebound. That's no good. Ward with the rebound. Back out the head. They're going to get a foul on number 2.
And the refs are calling it both ways.
Absolutely.
That's 3 fouls each way. And Nacogdoches has been a little bit more aggressive, especially going after the ball here, which has given them the lead so far.
And for the record, Wilder for 3. Splash! Oh.
Wilder stepping out with the 3 here, and he's good.
You got your big man doing that. The other team's in a lot of trouble.
Absolutely.
That's another foul on Chris Head. He may have to take a seat here. That's 2, I believe. And that's Drew Ward, by the way. Max is the ball-headed guy sitting next to Coach Weaver.
Hey, we're sorry, but hey, we giving him a little press time.
You're calling him Max in a minute.
We giving him some press time too.
He's a cool coach. I like Coach Ward a lot.
You might as well talk about his sister Maya, and
she's coming soon,
and the mom as well.
Got a lot to look forward to for Lobo basketball. But in the meantime, we got Nacogdoches in front of us.
Yes, indeed. There, Drew keeping his defender.
Drew Ward defending Flemons there. Flemen.
Making him go left.
Pull up. That's no good. Rebound. Wilder's going to be fouled.
It's a good job there, but just going and getting the ball there by Wilder. He wasn't going to be denied, and he forced the defender into fouling.
That's right.
That foul is on number 13, McKay Hitsy.
4 on both teams now, so for the remainder of the first quarter, we are shooting 2 free throws every foul here. They call the press off, and Lobos get the first chance to set the offense up tonight. Nice screen by Blamberg.
They're in the zone kind of matchup defense right now, more man than anything.
Chris Head, open look for 3. That's money.
Yes, indeed. Chris Head there with the spot up 3, his first 3 points of the game. That puts the Lobos up for the first time tonight. Good job on keeping the defenders in front of them, especially on the scramble there.
Lobos have a little more length this year than the past couple seasons. That's a long 3-point attempt from the lefty, and it's money.
That 3 there is Jalen Brown. That puts his total up to 7 for the night. That's a kid there. You see him make that big long 3 there. He's going to stretch your defense out.
Justice Davis handling the ball for the Lobos. Back out to Blamberg. He pulls up for 3. That's short, gets his own rebound. Goes back up with it, that's no good. Wilder with the offensive board. He goes up with it, that's blocked. Comes back down with the ball back to Head. Davis with a good move. Ward's open for 3, but he passes it up and scores anyway.
Nice job there by faking a pass there by Justice Davis to be able to create his own 2 points there. And that ties the ball game up. And we get a steal on the inbound, on the press. Blocking foul. I almost had an and 1.
Would have counted. I'm talking too much, Keaton. It's on a radio. Y'all can see what's happening.
Hey, we're going to find our groove. We're good. We're good.
Oh, yeah. In our defense, no one's watching this broadcast for Emmy Award-winning play-by-play.
I mean, they might be watching us for comedy hour, so we might be able to crack a few jokes there. Again,
share the feed. Chris Head misses the first. Let everybody know where they can watch Lobo baseball. Quick shout out to some of our sponsors that help us do this. Noble Roofing and Construction. They've expanded past just a roofing business, and they're going to build a house for you if you need it. Those dudes are good dudes over there. Tell them Game Day sent you. Obviously, or if you need a new car or a used car or any car. Chris Head makes the second. I wasn't paying attention. Did he make the first?
No, he missed the first there. That brings our lead up to 1 at the end of the first quarter. Longview up 15-14.
All right, we're going to take a break with them. You're watching Longview Lobo basketball live here on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
Alrighty, welcome back. Second quarter's about to get underway. Let's kill this crowd, Mike, before they take us off because we don't have this music license.
No, first game of the season, we definitely can't get killed, especially before district.
Yeah, Lobos finished the quarter on a bit of a run. Now have a 1-point lead headed to the second after a, I don't want to say rough start, just a, they had a couple open looks, a couple finishes that didn't go down, but I think we got a different Lobo team in front of us than we have the past couple seasons.
Absolutely. We got Kendrick Brown checking into the game to start the second quarter. He's giving Davis Justice a break.
Blandberg for three again. That's long. Rebound tipped around. Wilder finishes, puts it back.
Hey, that's the hustle points right there from Chris Wilder. He didn't give up. He didn't get the first rebound, but he stayed with it and was able to get the steal and come up with the 2 points from there.
Lobos lead 17-14 early in the second quarter. We do get to see Kendrick Brown for the first time tonight. And Kendrick does what Kendrick does. He's going to post up in the corner and knock down three.
Absolutely. His dad stopped us earlier telling us our appreciation, how he was able to stream, especially being out when he wasn't able to make games. So, man, it's our pleasure. Even if you're watching this, please like, subscribe, share, all of those good things. And tell everybody the Lobo basketball boys are playing the game right now.
Yeah, if you own a business or know anybody that does, tell them to holler at us.
Kendrick comes in right on cue, gets the steal.
Ahead to Blandberg. Back out to Ward, open, looks good from here. Oh, just bangs out.
He got a good look at it, but couldn't knock it down.
He's had a couple really good looks, and he's been real close. Kendrick Brown for three. That's just off.
A couple good looks there. You're not mad about that. It just didn't go down for the Lobos, but if you like what you see, you want the guys to keep shooting.
Absolutely, two really good looks, and a lot of that stems from having those post guys down low. You can't double everybody.
Absolutely.
3-point attempt is long ahead to Chris Head. Kendrick Brown can't finish, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
One thing I want to mention right before that foul, man, when Ward got that rebound, he immediately looked up the court. He looked up the court, gave the ball to Chris Head. Chris Head did the same thing. He looked up and got the ball to Kendrick Brown. Talking about two dribbles.
See if we can get Ward another year of eligibility.
I know, right?
See if we can have a quarterback competition.
I mean, there was two dribbles.
He'll be 6'5" by then.
Yeah. So that was very impressive to see that group.
And the window he threw that in.
Yes. Something that we missed a lot last year because Chris Head. He was the facilitator, so a lot of times when he got the ball, we slowed down because we had to slow him down too because he had to play all game.
3-point attempt from the corner, contested offensive rebound to the Dragons. No good. Too much length down low for the Lobos right now. Brown saves it. Chris Head keeps it in ahead to Dede. Ward open back to Williams. And he finishes.
That was a good look there. Good unselfish play there by Ward to give it up to Dede and for him to get the 2 points.
Lobos lead by 6 here. And you can tell, Keaton, they play faster. They're playing more confident. And again, this is our second year in Coach Weaver's system. The guys are finally, it's just second nature now.
Absolutely.
And you can see how much less stress there is on the decision-making, all that good stuff. It's going to be a fun team to watch.
And they have settled down, too. Earlier Nacogdoches got out to an early lead, and from there it's been all Longview, especially to open up the second quarter. They made this Nacogdoches team go 2 minutes without scoring.
And again, that length inside is going to be a huge issue for opposing offenses as we progress here in the 2023 season. Little floater. And I think some of that length was the reason why he tried to float that a little bit.
Absolutely. Making their presence be felt already.
Justice Davis with the rebound. Drew Ward to Blandberg. Mid-range jumper. Money.
Blandberg for two right there in the corner. Makes Nacogdoches call an early timeout there because this has been all Longview this second quarter.
That's right. I think we're going to take a break with them. We're going to get as many commercials in as we can here. You are watching Lobo basketball live here on Longview Game Day.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today, only at Juicy's Taco.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Charlene Ingram today.
Alrighty, welcome back. You were watching Longview Lobo basketball live here on Longview Game Day. This is our first stream of the year. I'm Frank Sides, as always, joined by Mr. Lobo himself, Keaton Daniels. Lobos lead by 8 with about 5.5 to go here in the first half. Nobody in foul trouble just yet. One team foul apiece. But the Lobos continue to put pressure on Nacogdoches the length of the court. Nice job by Kendrick Brown keeping his quick point guard in front of him.
Yes, doing a good job there, staying with them, keeping them engaged.
See, that's the fun part about having Blandberg down low. He thought about taking Drew with the left hand, but he saw big number 10 there.
Absolutely right.
Now I'm gonna change my mind.
And you got DD.
Tough shot, no good. Blandberg tips it, tries to save it, but his foot was on the line. It's gonna be Nacogdoches basketball.
It was unfortunate there. You had both of the Lobos going forward at the same time. Barr got away from Blandberg to get the ball right back over to Nacogdoches.
And the foul. Oh, it doesn't go. So that's going to be number 3. Jalen Brown shooting a couple free throws here.
Well, that's a good foul there by Kendrick. Not giving up anything. He got set off with a pick. He's mad at one of his teammates right now for not talking and calling out or switching on it. But he did what anybody should do. Not give up an easy layup, make him earn it at the free throw line as he misses.
D.D. Williams checked back in for the Lobos. On the 5 on the floor are your starters with Chris Head out and Kendrick Brown in his place.
Jalen Brown gets Nacogdoches on the board to start the second quarter as he makes 1 or 2 from the free throw line.
Kendrick back out to Ward. Davis thought about it. There's a good look for Brown. That looks good. Money.
That's his shot there. When he gets spot up over there in that corner, 9 times out of 10, that's a good look for him. He can knock it down as he does right on cue.
We got a good look for this angle, this 3-point attempt. Him and Ward's spot. They've been money all night. That's going to be a tough foul call on Blandberg, I think.
And I believe that it's his second foul. Coming up a little gimpy there. I think he got hit. He got hit a little bit in the groin area.
Yeah, where you don't want to get hit typically.
Yeah, he's going to be okay, though.
That's going to send number 2 to the line again. That is Kieran Tutt. And he misses the first. So Nacogdoches free throw shooting tonight. It's cost them a little bit. We'd have a much closer ball game had they been converting some of these free throws.
It's okay. We're objective, and we'll take it.
That's right. Walter checks out. I'm sorry. Blandberg checks out. Walter checks in, gets the rebound. Misses both free throws.
Misses both. We'll take it. Come up with empty on that possession, being down 10 points.
Davis back to Head. No Drew Ward in the game at the moment either. Dede and Wilder down low. Brown, Head, and Davis.
Because Weaver is showing you right now how deep this team is. You already have Drew getting a break. Chris Head just checked back into the game with a break. So showing you right now that he doesn't have to. These guys, they don't have to play big minutes like
that's right.
Like they did
and
last
that's
year.
Without Campbell Williams, another big post guy.
Absolutely, big kid there that's sitting out there on the bench.
Sort of maybe a baseball injury. I'm not sure if we're
Absolutely.
It's obviously not out there. So
right.
I'm not telling you something you don't already know. But no Campbell Williams for the foreseeable future. It looks like. Chris Head to inbounds. He gets it to Brown. Makes a couple moves. Chris Head's wide open here if we can find him.
Nacogdoches playing the zone defense here just to try to keep the ball out of the middle. And one thing we're doing is overloading to try to get a backside 3 here. No shot clock in high school as always, so you don't have to rush a shot if it's not there. There's no play clock.
Now I wonder if they want there to be a shot clock, but there's a bunch of schools out there that might not be able to afford literally adding a shot clock. You know what I mean?
I don't care. I would love it.
I know we
give us
course,
30 seconds.
Yeah, like,
just
a minute, anything.
Absolutely.
Because some of the things I've seen at the end of some of these games is just it's tough to watch.
Absolutely.
Put that committee to some use. They're already in Texas.
Yeah, especially if they're changing the rules from the free throw as far as from the free throw.
Yeah, they met about something. That's a big change.
That's a big change there, and I like that change. Go ahead and do the same thing and add a shot clock. I know it's been a long, long time coming, and we all would love to see it.
I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. That way we don't pick up any music we're not supposed to pick up. You're watching Lobo Basketball live on Longview Game Day.
When I was a child, one of my favorite Bible stories was David and Goliath. Sadly, if you or your loved ones are involved in an accident, the insurance company and the lawyers who represent them are Goliath. For over 25 years, myself and my partner, Marty Young, have stood between you and Goliath. The insurance companies know the difference between Godarzi and Young and all others. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
All righty, welcome back.
And Coach Weaver just called a timeout just to kind of set up a play here to beat this zone.
Brown finds Davis in the corner, but nice job closing out by Nacogdoches. They wanted to travel. Davis passes up a three, drives, nice fadeaway. Mid-range jumper there short. Nacogdoches basketball.
So with their zone defense, Nacogdoches did his job and forcing them to miss. It took a long time, but they got what they wanted and eliminating the second chance opportunity as well.
Goes up and scores. That's number 3, Jaylen Brown.
And Jaylen Brown is filling up the stat sheet now for the Dragons as he's getting another 2 points. Excellent job of moving without the basketball. He see his man was driving. He was going to need some help. And his man, Blandberg, went to go help, and he just filled in where he left off to get an easy 2 points.
Going to be honest with you, don't know what happened, but it's Nacogdoches basketball. Lobos lead by 8.
And looking at Nacogdoches lineups, I can see exactly why they're in zone. There's not any height out there for them right now to contend with Blandberg on the inside. And
nice job by 3. Brown can play.
And Brown he's in double digits. That's 12 points for him right now. He has 12 of his team, 19 points.
Ball's thrown away. It's going to be Nacogdoches basketball. On a little bit of a run here.
Yep.
A lot of long shots leading to some long rebounds.
And that's putting us in a little drought here. Dragons has shrinking this lead to now 6. They got numbers there, but not able to come up with anything.
It's going to say Lobos tipped that. It's going to be Nacogdoches ball.
Yeah, Blandberg's looking at refs like he didn't like that call. He thought it was out on them, but ref wasn't buying it. He wasn't going to let him make him change his mind. It's still Nacogdoches' ball.
No, sir. Not on number 10. Lobos got some numbers.
Chris showing some great speed there, moving with the basketball. Draws a foul there in a fast break to get him an opportunity to shoot 2.
Wilder's got 5 tonight, going to the line with a chance to add to that.
Free throw a little long there on the first one. I'm telling you, Frank, watching these guys, they're running up and down the court, moving without the basketball. I'm excited for this team's look this year. Just the fact you got Dede who's checking back in, who's giving Blandberg a break. He didn't play until I think the last game before we went into the playoffs. So he missed a lot last year, so his presence was felt in the playoffs. So it was good to have him in the starting rotation.
That's right, as Wilder can't convert on either of the free throw attempts. Lobos still lead by 6, 1:25 left to go here in the first half. been a slow quarter offensively for the Lobos.
Started out going good, and once they switched up to that zone, we kind of went cold since then.
But their athleticism and length forcing Nacogdoches to take some tough shots, and they're making them.
And Brown, man,
That kid can absolutely play.
Absolutely, he's stroking. That's 14 for him.
Lead down to 4.
He can definitely play some ball.
Chris Head off the dribble. Finds an open Brown for 3. That's long, but Williams is there for the rebound. No foul called.
Got to get some ball movement within the zone. They're standing still right here is just not gonna. It's not moving the defense at all.
Tipped away to Williams. Back out to an open Brown in the corner for 3. That's good.
This is his side here as he's made his second 3 from this corner.
Lobos really needed that to kind of break a scoreless streak of what feels like a couple minutes.
Yeah, and ever since he's came into the game, into the second quarter, he's the leading scorer for your Lobos with 8.
Kendrick Brown with 8 off the bench. Blandberg with 6. Drew Ward scoreless here in the first half. He's looking like he's about to check in, though. Something tells me he's going to do something about that.
Yeah.
Wait, there's only 10 seconds left in the half.
Only
Scratch
10
that.
seconds in, so he's in it to push it as number 4, KJ Anthony shoots for rain and misses on that high arcing free throw.
The second is good. Ahead to Ward. He's going to pass this to Williams. He can't finish, but he's fouled. So we're going to have a chance to extend the lead from 6 to 8 here at the free throw line with 5 seconds left in the half.
And Drew did the right thing, unselfishly driving, making the defender come crashing down on him. He finds an open D.D. Williams for opportunity to go to the line and get these 2 points that he wasn't able to get as he got fouled. But 5 seconds left to go in this first half. D.D. goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Blandberg's going to check in for the last 5 seconds here.
And Blandberg has to be smart. He has 2 fouls. You got to stop him. You got to stop Brown.
Wow, he almost made that.
That was a tough shot to make it over a big outreach of Blandberg's hands, and he almost hit it.
So the Lobos are going to head to the half with an 8-point lead. We're going to take a couple commercials, kill this crowd mic. We'll be back here on Longview Game Day.
Welcome to Longview's Best Kept Secret, the Southerly at Longview. Tucked away in the center of everything is Longview's premier luxury apartment community. Enjoy our resort-style pool and take advantage of our 24-hour access to our state-of-the-art fitness facility. Inside our gated community, you will find washer and dryers in every apartment home, a user-friendly dog park with a dog spa. Be the next to join our growing family of residents and be the envy of all your friends. Call 430-267-7666 888-888-7550 today to schedule your tour.
I am Emily Kidwell-Ramey, owner of SIG Ramey Insurance. Thank you for voting me Best of East Texas 3 years in a row for Insurance Agent. I am an independent agent. I shop the market for you. I specialize in home, commercial, auto, and life. Insurance is foreign to most people. You have to have an agent that is going to look out for your best interests in the coverages that you may not know that you need. If you do not have an insurance agent that is working for you, I would love for you to contact us. We're located on Judson Road. Just look for the green door or call me at 903-235-5658.
The Lobo store has been a mainstay of our football program for many, many years. It's important to us because it gives our fans a place to go to get merchandise. They want to wear to games and different events, but also the Lobo store creates money for our booster club. And all that money, 100% of that money goes towards our kids. So please go support the Lobo store. It's a great place to meet up and socialize, buying tickets for the week or for the season, and they look forward to seeing you.
Alrighty, welcome back to halftime here at the Lobo Coliseum. Unfortunately, there is no halftime show for basketball this early in the season, so you guys are going to have to look at a Rockin' L and just listen to me and Keaton talk about whatever we want to talk about for the next 6 minutes. Keaton, what's on your mind?
Well, let's talk about
some college football playoffs.
the college playoffs. Hey, as a Texas Longhorn fan, I am super, super happy for them. It's been a long time coming for the Longhorns, and the fact that we get a chance to dance a little bit. We're one of the best 4 teams in the country. Controversially, because Florida State was left out, but rightfully so. The judges, I think, or the committee, I think, did the right thing by leaving them out, but because they're playing with that second and third string quarterback, nobody wants to see a repeat of TCU. What TCU did, even though TCU rightfully beat Michigan, but the committee don't want to see a blowout.
And they made the I guess the rules and the structure for the committee vague on purpose, right? They didn't give you strict guidelines for this specific reasons, and whether they want to admit it or not, they had to take into consideration the fact that the SEC is moving to ESPN. They're never going to admit it, but they have to talk about ratings, and you can be right about several things and still come to this conclusion. It's you can be right when you say that Florida State absolutely deserves their shot. They should be in, and you can also be right by assuming that Alabama would beat the brakes off of them.
Absolutely.
Both of those things can be true, Keaton.
One thing that you cannot do, though, and ever since we have gone to this 4 playoff system, we have not had one SEC team to represent the SEC, the Southeastern Conference, in that playoff, and this year wasn't going to be one of them because you got Alabama, who's 11 straight wins. Just knocked out the number 1 team. They rightfully deserve to be there. Them guys is playing good right now. But you got just as well as Texas, the team that gave them that 1 loss. Yes, it was week 2, but they beat them by 10 in their home field, so you couldn't leave them out as well too.
And Alabama did what they had to do to make it difficult on the committee. If Georgia wins, then it's easy, right?
Yes.
Georgia, Florida State, let's just go get it over with.
Absolutely.
But with Alabama winning, you're not going to keep the SEC champ out, and unfortunately Texas was tied to their hip because they beat them, so just bad luck for FSU fans.
Absolutely, but I don't think we have too many FSU fans on the live stream.
No.
I think we have a lot of teams, or a lot of people that's tuning in. They're homers just like we are, so they're Texas through and through. They're happy just as well as we are. So.
Yeah, all sets up for a pretty epic rematch here in a couple weeks. Down in Houston. But in the meantime, let's talk about some Lobo news. How about Tavion Morgan, the Lobo, the anchor of the offensive line, the center, getting his first D1 offer, or first offer today from Howard Payne.
All right, I'm happy for that kid, man. He's a good guy, always in high spirits. One of the anchors of that offensive line group. I saw him when I came in here, so I definitely congratulated him for his success. He's a kid that got the scholarship offer, rightfully so, but I just know that this is not going to be it. As we put the spotlight on Coach King, the head ball coach.
I got something to point the camera at. There he is, the man of the hour.
Yeah, he's in the building. He's here, well endowed here. He's here to see what these Lobo basketball.
That's right. And the good news is the camera's not focused enough to read his lips. There's no telling what Coach is saying over there.
Hey, that's true. that is definitely true. But man, the boys basketball team closed out their first half with an 8-point lead. Started out kind of slow, but once they got themselves going, they did a better job of getting and settled down and getting and started playing at their pace. They started executing, getting shots that they wanted. Lamberg was getting he got 4 early points down there in the paint to get them out of that full court pressure or to take away some of that aggression.
That's right. Got a good look at our accredited scorekeeper here. This is Rex's wife. I'm going to be honest with you. I wish I knew her name. The camera's on her now, but she handles the scoreboard for all the Lobo events here in the Coliseum
and football as well too. She's there in the press box running the scoreboard. So
I like being over here, Keaton, because I can run the cameras and talk at the same time. I'll tell you what, I did found some Lobos we are allowed to show here.
Juicy's taco.
Right.
Hey, I had Juicy's yesterday for lunch, and man, I enjoyed it. Almost put me in a coma. I had me a bacon cheeseburger with some tater tots. Man, I enjoyed that. I went home and told my wife about it.
Have you been to that? They remodeled the new one over on 80.
It looks really good. I haven't been there yet. It looks really good. But man, feel free. You see Juicy's right there. You need to go check them out.
Yeah, if you hadn't tried Juicy's tacos, man, they throw down.
It's Taco Tuesday, so go get you a taco. Definitely go get them and tell them we sent you and tell them we appreciate you too as well because we made you hungry and made you come see them.
That's right. Got a good look at the Lobos coming out. Not sure what Sam Weaver told him at the half, but
I guarantee you, just looking at the stat sheet, he probably told him, "Hey, keep Jalen Brown from
stop Jalen Brown. Put a hand in his face."
He has 15 of the 22 points for the Dragons, and he's a lefty. So guess what? Make him go right. Make him go right. And he's been working for everything, but he's not only just doing it with the ball. He's moving without the basketball. He's playing defense as well. Got a couple steals there to be able to create some points. But he has the team single-handedly within single digits right now. So that is one key player that you want to look at. You want to keep him from scoring because 15 points, man. 15 points out of the 22. That's no small feat.
I'll tell you what. I don't know if we've ever had him on camera, but y'all know who that is? That's the man. That's Johnny Hamilton, assistant athletic director.
Yeah, Johnny Hamilton. That's the guy that makes everything moves. And if he can't handle it, Coach King will. But he's one guy that keeps everything out of Coach King's hands. And he runs a tight ship here.
Yeah, so that's the first time you've seen Coach Hamilton. There's Coach Weaver and Coach Ward live. I guess I got to flip over to that camera in case you're wondering. That's Coach Sam Weaver on the right. Coach Max Ward. That is Drew Ward's father, and his daughter is an 8th grade point guard. That sounds like it's going to be a Lobo pretty soon, and be all eyes on her. I believe. What's her name again? Is it Maya?
Maya Ward.
Ward.
Be on the lookout for Maya Ward. She's a lefty. She can play some volleyball, but she loves basketball. And if you let her tell it, she's a better basketball player than her brother right now.
Not gonna lie to you, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Not that Drew's not a good basketball player, but I've seen that young woman at a couple camps, and I had to do a double take. I was like, there's no way that's happening right there.
She can play. They have a away game this Thursday. I think they're taking on the Tyler team, so they won't be at home. But man, if you can check out a girls' game, definitely go check out those Justin Blue Devils. I'm a little biased in saying this.
If it were allowed, I suspect she'd be playing varsity basketball right now as an 8th grader.
Oh yeah, and it's not just her. She's not just the team. She has a team. She has a great team around her, and those girls are really good.
So we're starting out here in the 3rd quarter. Lobos need to start out a little hotter this quarter than they did the 2nd. Ball's tipped around a little bit and back into the hands of the Dragons.
Blackburn did a good job of not getting
nearly
a foul
picked
there.
up a cheap one there.
Yep.
Mid-range jumper. That's no good. Ends up in the hands of Chris Head. Sorry about that. Keaton ahead to Williams.
It's the second effort there that allowed Nacogdoches to stay with it, to go for the opportunities to try to score more points there. But they come up with nothing.
Back over to Drew Ward, who's still scoreless on the night. Shockingly. Nice pass. Ward's open for 3. He's going to go ahead and take it to the rack and kick it back inside to Williams, and he finishes.
It's a good pass there by Drew Ward. Looked like he was running out of real estate.
Stolen.
As Davis Justice come up with the steal there. Chris Head goes up with it for 2. Lobo's going a quick 4-0 run there.
Almost have another steal. Whoa. And they cut off Brown going to his left. That's a tough shot. Just short. Blandberg comes away with it. Back to Head, then over to Davis. Pass is intercepted by 5. That is Bobby Roberts.
Kind of caught him off guard there. That was a good look there by Chris Head. I like the idea of it. Didi just couldn't come up with it.
3. Is that a 3? Just a little short.
Just
Brown's just shooting from everywhere.
And he's
Can't finish.
He's a physical guy there.
Good job by Didi down low to avoid the foul and keep that young man off the board. Drew Ward looks like he's fouled trying to pass it inside to Blandberg.
They let him shoot, but they called it on the floor because he was passing. Ball is out of bounds there. Lobos had numbers there, but the defender picked up Drew, and he just wasn't going to give up anything.
There's a 3-point attempt from Ward. That's just a little off. He's just a little off today. Ends up in the hands of the Dragons, number 10, Yoshi Parks.
Had a good look at it, but wasn't able to get it.
Davis with the steal. Easy bucket. Lobos extend their lead to 14.
Excellent job there by Davis, picking his pocket there and getting an easy layup there to put the Lobos up by 14. Just that presence by Longview right now is just not giving up anything inside. Nacogdoches is pretty much not getting anything in the paint. If it's not coming from Jaylen Brown, this team is pretty much getting blanketed. Again, they're in this zone. Not a lot of height, so just kind of working things around there. It's going to be hard to see some teams that can match up with Longview's height this year.
Blandberg finds Head, makes a move back to Williams. One dribble, goes up with it. He's fouled.
It's a good move there by Didi, using that shoulder to seal his defender off. That size there, you're not going to block his shot as he had to just settle for the foul. He went 2 for 2 earlier from the free throw line. He has 6 points tonight.
The first one rattles home, and the Lobos, I don't believe Nacogdoches has scored this period.
Nope, they haven't at all.
The Lobos run that lead up to 15, now 16 with the free throw.
8 points there from Didi as he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
They have a timeout coming soon here. And they're going to call a foul?
Yeah, that's tough there. He caught a push off there. Looks like he's called it on Davis.
Yeah, that's just his first.
As I was talking earlier, just this height. When you got a 6'8", Robert Blandberg and a Didi Williams at 6'6", that's almost like a Twin Towers in this high school level of play right now.
And having so much depth, you're able to play a little bit more aggressively.
Yes, indeed.
That ball's blocked by Williams. They're just
using the height.
That size down low is going to be a lot. That ball's stolen. And ended up in the hands of the wrong young man.
Take a guess who scored that.
Jaylen Brown.
17
Easy finish
points
for him.
Yep, 17
he only
points.
had 4 hands in his face that time. Davis thought about it. Back to Head. That's a good look. Take it.
A little hesitant
nice
there.
pass. Blandberg with the finish.
We would have loved to see the dunk there, but nonetheless, he went for 2. Went for the safe route there.
I'm going to text him after the game. He'd be hanging on the rim after that one.
You know I am. You know I'm going to text him.
Bring this play. And he blocks it, but they're going to call a foul on Blandberg.
I love everything that Rob brings. I'm not gonna tell him he needs to do anything differently right now.
No, absolutely not. 16-point lead by the Lobos here. Foul by Blandberg, though, is going to send number 2, Kieran Tutt, to the line. He's got 2 tonight. That's the first foul on Blandberg. I thought he had a couple. We've been wrong all night. First one rattles out.
Again, we're more than halfway through this third period, and Nacogdoches has only scored 2 points.
Still just 2. Blandberg comes away with that rebound.
No second chance points there. Rob gets the rebound for the Lobos. Justice uses him as a screen, and he drives and gives it right back to Blandberg. We have a foul call.
It's going to be 3 team fouls on Nacogdoches. Again, if you're just tuning in, they changed the rules this year. 5 fouls per quarter and no more 1-and-1s. So after the 5th, you're going to the line for 2. Nice pass to Davis. He's fouled. 2 quick fouls by Nacogdoches. That's 4 on the team, but I think that's going to be a shooting foul this time, and Justice is going to head to the line.
And judging by the score, the Lobos have just been more aggressive this second half. Justice makes his first, cashes in on his first free throw.
Looks like the starting 5 is currently out there for the Lobos. Davis, Ward, Head, Williams, and Blandberg. Still another just full court pressure is relentless by these Lobos. Ball's almost stolen, but knocked out of bounds. Nacogdoches will retain possession.
The Lobos up 18.
You know, I doubt you're watching, but you are, Chuck. Just know how much more difficult you make this job by sitting next to you during football season.
Hey, Chuck.
Got Lobo Nation spoiled. Oh!
Got Lobo Nation spoiled, man. We was talking about you during the break, man. You make our job a whole lot easier, man. We miss you.
Well, not now, because he's not here.
Well, he still does.
He sets the bar way too high for us.
Yes, he definitely does.
It's going to send number 13, McKay Hintz, to the line. That's his first point of the night. Longview leads 42-25 here, getting late in the third quarter. A rebound to Williams. Lobos are moving fast again. Head goes up with it and finishes.
Nice in and out move there, and then to create some room there for him to get a tough layup there by Chris Head.
You know, I interviewed Coach after the last home game, and I said, hey, you know, just for the untrained eye, the talent level, your second year in the system, you guys look like you can make some noise in district. He's obviously not going to play to that, but between me and you, Keaton, it's been a long time since these Lobos had a run in district, hasn't it?
Man, it's my group there. We're the last team to win district, and that was back in 2004. So we're long.
We're headed up on 20 years.
Yeah,
it's the district title for Lobos in basketball. We need to get that changed, Keaton.
Absolutely, man. I have some buddies that I'm in the text thread with. I told them I think this group right here has the potential to be able to win district this year and make some noise in the playoffs.
And as these games get further down the road, you guys need to start filling up Lobo Coliseum again.
Absolutely.
I want to see this place rocking.
Yes, this place, I guarantee you by district time, man, we can get a formidable opponent like Tyler High.
How about Hallsville? That'll get it going.
Hallsville. We can definitely pack this place out. Sucks that I think majority of the games on district are on Tuesdays.
Good move by Ward. Spot up.
As he gets himself on the board there.
You can't defend that.
But this would definitely be a fun atmosphere to come to, because this team is for real. And again, we play Pine Tree as well. They like to show up too. So it's a good pack. That'll be some packed games coming up. McCain gets his 2 points.
Back to Ward. Coming off the screen here. Good pass. Blandberg goes up with it and finishes.
It's a good move there. Good
Absolutely.
pick, good seal, good feed to give Blandberg 2 points. So that's the way to feed your big man. That's been work that was working for you there.
They're going to get Blandberg for a foul. Hit Brown in the face accidentally.
And that put Blandberg in double digits. He has 10 points tonight. And that gives him also three fouls. That's Chris Wilder, is giving Blandberg a breather here with 1 minute left to go in the third.
News from Carthage. Lady Lobos defeat Carthage 48-32 tonight. So they continue their hot start to the season. We'll get a chance to see them for the first time live on Friday night here on game day as well. So make sure if you're out getting dinner or, you at least have enough battery on your phone to watch some basketball. Or just come here.
Those girls can
Me and Keaton can contest. We can attest. Chili cheese dogs are no joke at this place.
Man, they're the truth. We love it. And the popcorn as well.
The reason I can no longer wear a small polo. That and Juicy's taco. I'm on to the mediums, Keaton.
Oh, man.
You ain't seen that since you were 12.
That's right. I couldn't get my head through it.
Yeah. God, I think I saw a post the other day that the Lobo store went all online with some sales. So head to the Lobo store on Facebook and message them if you want some Lobo merchandise for markdown from football season.
Shout out to Miss Jo Curl. She's heavily taking care of all your Lobo needs for
Ward for
merchandise.
3. Oh, just off again. Get some good looks and making some good strokes. They're just not falling tonight, Keaton.
Just not falling, but that's okay. 2 points in the stat sheet, and his team is up by 19. So you have nothing to be upset about.
Try to get it ahead to Wilder. There's head. He can't finish, but gets his own rebound. Ends up with the basketball. Gets it back out to Kendrick Brown. Head from the corner. Thought about a three-pointer. Pass it up. Brown takes one instead and knocks it down.
Nothing but net down to the bottom there for Kendrick Brown. This is his third 3 for tonight. Something about the right side. He just loves it.
Going to be a turnover. Lobo basketball lead 51-27. I don't remember what the score at halftime was, but I know Nacogdoches has only scored 5 points since.
It was only an 8-point game. I believe we had 30. We put up 21 points this quarter.
21-5 here in the third quarter. And there's so much depth on this team that no one's really been pressed for minutes tonight.
No,
it's all fresh. Chris Head, that's a tough shot. That won't go. Rebound to Nacogdoches ahead to guess who? Brown. He's going to pull up for 3.
And he hits it.
Dang.
That's his second 3 of the night, and that is good. That kid can flat out play.
Absolutely he can. Head to commercial. We'll see you in about 30 seconds.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. You got to kill this crowd mic one more time. Got a good look at the Lobos coming off the bench, ready to start this fourth quarter with a 21-point lead. Nacogdoches will kick things off here with the basketball, trailing by 21. Going to need some stuff to happen really quickly to get back in this basketball game.
Got to have a lot to go right there. That's
turnover. Ahead to Wilder. Just off the fingertips.
Didi showing a little bit of his quarterback ways.
They're going to give Longview the ball. To be honest, Keith, that was not our basketball, but we'll take it.
No, we'll definitely take it there. Didi showing you that he can get it done on the offensive glass or on the defensive glass.
Was that Didi with that throw ahead too?
Yeah, that was him with that throw.
I know he could spin a football.
He could definitely throw it with the best of them there, as he plays quarterback and receiver for the Lobos.
Kendrick Brown handling the basketball right now for the Lobos. Just checking in for the first time, Jalen Hawley Lee, number 1. Young man has the basketball in his possession right now, lefty. Back over to Kendrick Brown. Nice pass from Didi. Chris Wilder can't finish, but Didi goes up and gets the bucket and one.
Perfect ball movement there by the Lobos. The way to beat this zone is with the pass and not the dribble, and that's how they did it. Chris just made almost a tough layup. He missed it, but D got the rebound and went up for it. Got a chance to execute a three-point play right here.
Didi's had a quietly big night for the Lobos, just causing mayhem down low on defense. Quick shout out to our student camera operators tonight, Karina Serta and Jaden Massey. Thank you guys for helping us out tonight. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Another steal by the Lobos. This one could get out of hand really quickly. Let me rephrase. This one already is out of hand. It could get really ugly. We're going to slow things down here and just salt this one away here in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, the last 2 points there put Didi in double figures. And unfortunately, he missed his first free throw. So to go 4 for 5 and finish with double figures there, it's a great game by him tonight.
Holly Lee to Brown, another open three from the corner. That's good, my goodness.
3 from downtown for Kendrick Brown.
I am no expert, but I'd probably start putting a hand in that young man's face, Keaton.
Yeah, that's his 4th 3 tonight. He's leading the Lobos in scoring.
Whoa, 3-point attempt. That goes.
And that's a 3 there by KJ Anthony.
After
trading threes a little bit.
After some offensive pass interference.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Brown, we were talking to his dad, like you said. I told him, you can't let that young man set his feet.
He was saying,
and they've done it 4 times tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Holly Lee with the stutter step, pulls it back out.
I guess we need to talk to his dad every week before the game.
Kendrick Brown again handling the point guard duties for the Lobos this possession. Nice pass to Holly Lee, and the ball is stuck in the rim.
That was a good backdoor.
Absolutely.
The backdoor cut there by Holly, but he just wasn't by Holly Lee, but wasn't able to convert as he got it blocked. That's a jump ball, so possession goes over to Nacogdoches.
6'8", Robert Blamberg checks back in as D.D. Williams sits down. I think D.D. Williams is taller than 6'6". This guy.
He seems like he's just as tall as Blamberg, as Rob.
Nice pass from Blamberg to Kendrick Brown. Wilder's fouled as the pass heads his way. It's going to be 2 team fouls for Nacogdoches here early in the fourth quarter. Lobos lead by 23. Almost won a tournament over in Athens over the weekend. Couldn't beat a big-time pass. Holly Lee finishes. Couldn't beat a good Highland Park team. It was a close game, and they had a chance late, but turnover and a bad foul. Not a bad foul, an untimely foul, according to Coach Ward. Cost them that game. But they finished second or third in the tournament, beat Beckville in the third-place game.
Moving without the basketball there, Chris Head, he's gonna find you. He has great vision. He's gonna find you for the easy 2 points there.
Still, I can't wrap my head around that young man not playing running back for the Lobos. Man. Look at those legs. I bet he could squat 450 pounds.
Big kid there. Good size shoulders. He's a kid that's tough with the basketball. That he doesn't give up the ball too easily.
Yeah. And historically, the Lobos have had trouble finding running backs. So.
Yeah. Let's see. If anybody's asking, yes, we do not grow them on trees.
Nice finish there by Zero Ty Williams. It's his first bucket of the night. Gives him 3 points. 4:35 left to go as Kendrick Brown, defended by Jalen Brown, back over to Holly Lee. And here Coach Witt, ball stolen from behind by Brown. Ahead to Brown. Blamberg from behind. Doesn't even attempt to block it, as that's going to make, 60 points for Jalen Brown so far?
Yeah, almost 30. This kid, he had 15 and a half. He has 7 points right now, so.
Never seen him on the basketball court, but something tells me, as Chris Head with a tough finish, something tells me Jalen Brown is going to have a ton of college offers coming his way soon.
Absolutely. He's not going to be done playing after this high school career is done.
Stolen, almost stolen. Picked up by 5 and finished. Bobby Roberts, that's his second bucket, 4 points tonight.
Nice floater there by him. as we starting to have the play of the game is starting to pick up a little bit. Nacogdoches, who's down by a lot, can't afford to settle and just run some clock if they want to try to make a run at this.
Wilder can't find Brown off his knee. Turnover by the Lobos. Drew Ward's going to check back in. And Chris Head is going to take a seat. And this is what you talked about a little bit earlier, Keaton. Just there's so much depth. So the ball handling abilities are spread farther and wider this year that I don't think that the things that gave the Lobos trouble last year are going to be as difficult to overcome this year.
And that's a great thing. You have
Good
a team.
Lord, that's going to go, isn't it?
And right on cue, you called it.
My goodness. How do you stop that?
You just don't. You just hope to contain them.
If you're watching this from Nacogdoches, you guys are going to have a fun. There's a good pass by Ward to Wilder.
And this is what makes us tough. Last year, our pace was so slow.
Yeah, and
just because we lacked the ball handlers.
Yeah, and Drew can spot up from that mid-range too. So you got to close out, and that you got to pick your poison with these Lobos. That's what's going to make them tough to defend.
And that making them tough to defend. You get a team that went as far as we did, lost to a tough Lancaster team. I know a lot of folks don't want me to say their name right now, but we lost to a tough Lancaster team in basketball last year. And this team is just showing that they're battle tested. They know what it takes, especially once we get into the playoffs. They know anything can happen from there.
Drew Ward, nice move, passes back out to Blandberg. One dribble, can't finish. Ends up with his own rebound though. Turnaround jumper, that won't go. Holly Lee is fouled that time. And if you'll notice, Keaton, just look at the roster here. Every single player on the roster is a senior. This is a team that's got a ton of leadership. They're not going to see anything that's going to throw them off their game. I suspect we're going to have some fun basketball to watch moving forward.
Absolutely. You got a lot of these kids been 3-year starters. You got your football players back over here in this feed. So I believe, man, you only have a handful of underclassmen. So this is a senior-led ball club that's definitely, rightfully so, needs to get your presence into this Coliseum because they're a good basketball team.
Yes, sir. And they're beating teams they're supposed to beat. They're doing it handily. So
this is a team that we played in the first round of the playoffs last year.
Absolutely.
So, basket doesn't count. Got a lane interference. So
the lead's going to stay 20 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in this one here. And again, thank you for tuning in. If we don't get a chance to tell you afterwards, we've moved to the other side of the gym, so the breakdown process is going to be quite a bit more time consuming for me than normal, so we can't hang around too long after this one because they will turn the lights out. Ball rattles around, ends up in the hands of the Dragons. You know who? Nice pass to number 11 in the corner. Lefty three is no good. Kendrick Brown can't come away with the basketball. Nice pass. And the finish, the big dunk by 5, Bobby Roberts.
First dunk of the game goes to Bobby Roberts with under 2 minutes left to go here tonight.
Aggressive two-handed slam. 62-44, a minute and a half left. Holly Lee going to kick it back to Kendrick Brown. He's fouled. Number 15, that is Jacalen Christian.
And since we have gone to this 5-team fouls, we have yet to put anybody in the bonus tonight, as we have one more foul away from Nacogdoches from putting us there. Longview just dribbling the ball around, just kind of killing some clock, killing time there.
The scorekeeper, Vicky Scoggins, sent her husband over to let us know that her eyes weren't closed. She wasn't napping. She was looking at her phone at halftime.
I figured she
we
was
know you're working hard down there, Vicky.
I figured she was looking at her phone.
I had a feeling some people were going to come to us after I started pointing the camera at everybody at halftime.
Miss Vicky.
Yeah.
We knew you weren't sleeping, but you just got caught on the camera with your head down, looking at your
doing
phone.
the same thing we're up here doing. They just can't see us.
Yep.
We need something to point the camera at. Second free throw from Holly Lee's good.
Just want to get my thoughts real quick before the game is over with. Man, just super excited in what I've seen right now in this ball club. It's about what I expected, but they have impressed me so far tonight, man. I'm looking forward to a great season from them. Hopefully we can stay we can stay the course.
There's not a weakness to attack. That's the thing. Like last year, we can say it, a pretty clear blueprint, how to beat the Lobos.
Yes.
I don't see it early on this year.
I don't as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing this team go forward.
That's another foul. We're shooting free throws. 64-44 as Drew Ward heads to the line. Chance to put a couple more on the board. He's only got 4 tonight, but again, who cares? You're up by 20, right?
Absolutely. He's been filling the stat sheet up more ways than just by scoring.
He'll get his when we need it, I'm sure.
Absolutely. He's been playing very unselfish ball.
I do remember our first year doing this with Jalen Duncan and picking up fouls in the first quarter and Drew Ward knocking down threes as a sophomore. It was a lot of fun, and then that game in Hallsville was just heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a couple setbacks. I'm just glad to see him finally healthy.
Happy to see him, man. He's a kid that has been smiling along the way.
Nice
He's been itching to get back on the court, so happy to see that his hard work is paying off.
Not a lot Jalen Brown can't do on a basketball court, Keaton.
Man, this kid is very impressive. I've been impressed with watching him tonight. Well over 25 points for this Dragons team, as they've needed every single one of them, but just not too much. Lamberg with the big thunderous dunk to put the icing on the cake. It's time to light that candle and get ready to blow it out.
Ask him why he waited till the last 10 seconds of the game to do that. Went to his left, three-point attempt from Brown. Oh my goodness, Keaton, you had your head down. He just fadeaway three-pointer.
My goodness.
With a man in his face. It's crazy.
This kid can definitely play for
I don't
ball.
think we can add his total up without a calculator.
Yeah, we literally filling up the stat sheet. He had 4 threes tonight, a handful of twos, man. He definitely finished with close to 30 points.
All right, so appreciate you tuning in. Our first live basketball feed of the season. We'll be back Friday night for some Lady Lobo basketball. Appreciate your help, Keaton. Appreciate the Canberra girls, Jaden Massey, Karina Serta. Keaton, we'll see you on Friday night. You've been watching Longview Game Day's presentation of Lobo.